So this is the story of the first time smoking weed, and before I get started on today's video, I got to say, well, a coup is not a woman. You know, if he's a woman, I got a bridge to sell you. You know, I got some beachfront property in Alaska, you name it, right? But other than that, well, I don't condone smoking weed. I don't condone drugs at all. It's a story like none other. I want to tell you why it's a gateway drug, though. It's because it's illegal still in quite a few countries, or in America, quite a few states. If it was legal, it'd be different. And yes, alcohol is far more destructive, but if it's a gateway drug for one reason, and that reason is you go to a guy on the streets, and odds are he's selling more than just pot. And based on how mellow weed is, you're curious about other drugs, and that's where they get you. You know, if you go to a dispensary, well, they're just selling one stuff, right? It's pretty rare to find the guy, was it on the streets just selling weed. But when I was younger, I was very anti-drug until I went to CASA, and CASA is family therapy, except you live there on the weekdays, and to my surprise, during group therapy, I experienced a bunch of kids who smoked crack among other drugs, and they looked fine to me, so it made me think after a while, well, you know what, they must be okay, right? We're able to come home on weekends, except I didn't spend time at home, and this place was cool, but I had to go see my friends, and sure enough, there's this joint one day. I didn't hesitate much, I just asked, well, how do you smoke this? And sure enough, I lit the joint like none other. It was something though. I'm sure we were drinking too, and I had some experience with booze, but not pot. I remember seeing stars after. I was blown away. We ended up playing Truth or Dare, 3 guys and 3 girls. It didn't last for long because we got bored, but I do remember getting my cousin make out this chick, and it happened. No big deal, right? Sure enough, after this game, we're all chilling, and next thing you know, I'm hooking up with this same chick who was my ex's little sister. We're basically just chilling there for a bit, and I don't know, one thing led to another, right? She actually became a pivotal role in my life as time went on, but at that point, it was quite surprising because it happened so fast. It got to a point where my cousin and I were competing for her. And I never got laid, it wasn't about that. She was just part of my first time smoking. My cousin lost his virginity to her, and nowadays he says he was traumatized. It traumatized him because we saw her a week later, and she acted like he didn't exist. Meanwhile, she didn't affect me, no big deal, because I knew this wasn't it. As the night went on, we got more weed and smoked from the gravity bong, and it was killer. It got to a point, and this was the only time I ever greened out. We smoked at least 10 grams that night between 6 or 7 people, and I greened. I cleaned that shit up, and the next day, and sure enough, it was on my ex's little sister's shoes. You know, the same chick we all hooked up with, right? Not my finest moment. Next thing you know, her mother shows up with a couple guys, and we all know what they were up to, but we were out of beer, and so we convinced her mother to get us more, and I was the only one who was legal at the time, so I went with her, and sure enough, at the beer store, she's macking on me, which was extremely awkward. I'm barely 18, and but it was an experience like none other, for sure. And that's about it for the excitement. We got more beer and eventually passed out. We changed my life, to be honest, and it was a pretty mellow story compared to what will happen next. This house in particular became such a pivotal role in everything. You know, it definitely ended up being weekends. Every weekend, you name it, bro. Got to a point where we're running for cops, you name it, bro. Everything just all... This is a fucking shit show. I definitely remember being there. You know, was it at the time where they're moving out? Sure enough, there's like nothing there. But sure enough, you know, we're just sleeping on the floor because it didn't matter, bro. You know, this house was something, bro. It's all about the people. It's all about the bonds, that kind of stuff, right? And that's where, you know, you'll have to stay tuned because, you know what, it's a pretty mellow story. I mean, there's really only so much I can really say about it all, but it definitely gets better from here, let me tell you. Definitely more details, I'll tell you that. But yeah, definitely like and subscribe for more content, and you know, take care, and definitely, you know, don't do drugs, stay in school, that kind of stuff, right? You know, take care.
From downtown, no doubt, never any doubt on that one. Y'all ready for this? Go! Y'all ready for this? Check. Nice pass. Trying a jump shot. Alright. Nice hustle. Going for three.
That's how he is.
Y'all ready? Check. Oh, that's racking them up. Y'all ready for this? Go. You see that steal? Nice pass. Oh, with authority. Y'all ready? Check. That D's looking a bit ragged. Oh, this one's for the highlight reel. Y'all ready? Go. Nice pass. You see that steal? Pushing right through. That D's looking a bit ragged. Pushing. Coming final seconds. Rebound. Y'all ready for this?